Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2, and this will be part 74. In the previous episode we were busy upgrading the castle and improving the men's equipment, which we've been doing, and we will continue to do just that. So let us, if we can work our way out of this bloody building, go outside and get some more stuff built. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Of course I am, because that's my natural ability. There's Catriona. So the entrance should be over here. Entrance, exit, depend on which way you are coming from. Are we looking for cash, by the way, because we need to... 250,000, that's plenty. We need to build some more, of course. Construction is complete. Rebuild something. The surrounding areas. The nearby roads need extensive work even. Indeed they do, Captain. Our section of the high road is in truly sad state. So much to do, so much to do. Okay, we can't upgrade anymore, so it's pointless trying to do that. I mean, equipment-wise. So let's go back in again. You remember the party of adventurers that came here looking for work before? They sent you a letter from port last. Here it is. Seemed they managed to stay alive and bear news. That letter could be interesting, I suppose. This is the captain of Crossroad Keep. It is my pleasure to report findings from our epic journey to Port Last on your behalf. In the Alliance Arms Inn, we encountered a shady fellow from Luskin by the name of Herding Scar or Early Star. Well, I forgot exactly. I tipped the local proprietor, one Flaglar Folker, or anyway, I tipped him 2 couples to arrange a meeting with the Luskinite. The man was reluctant to speak with us at first, but Maxil challenged him to a drinking contest with the loser paying for all the drinks of the winner. After much valiant guzzling, Maxil only barely lost. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not going to go through that. It's too much. After resolving the special mission, the Grey Cloaks went on, Captain. Old Man Morris was deep in the hills, and the Grey Cloaks had some initial difficulty finding him. The report says he's a colorful character. The men were forced to camp nearby after several warning blows were fired. A few days of raiding, and the bandits did indeed show up. With the training we gave the men and weapons we provided, they defeated the bandits quickly. Old Man Morris was humbled by our action. He said he wanted you to have this. The men are in good spirits. Give me a report. Okay, got a few more. Merchant, 1 more. Peasant. 17% time passed. Cool. We got an amulet apparently as thanks. Unidentified, of course, because...
I concur.
Old Man Morris's necklace. See that one? That's another thing that doesn't stack. Hide and survival. Are you wearing a necklace? Yes, you are. It's fine, it's just going to be bin the garbage, I think. I don't have anyone who relies on that particular skill. So, we need to head outside and build some more stuff, because that's what we need to do. You know? That's not the basement, is it? No, it isn't. Good. That would be foolish. Construction is complete. Once we rebuild something, my favorite subject, the surrounding areas. 100,000 gold, and the nearby roads need better bridges and watchtowers for safety. Although routes that Neverwinter herself will envy, Captain. So much to do, so much to do. You're emptying my bank account. Stop doing that. I suppose it benefits us in the long term. I will do occasional quick saves, even though I'm not in any risk for my characters, because I mean I don't trust this game. It can have certain issues. Let's say that.
How may I be of service?
There you are! There's Connor, my compatriot, and now the captain, eh? It's me, you know, David. My fellows and I have been adventuring for some time. You got my note about Port Last, right? Your Connor was right, you know. Dark deeds happening on the Luskan border. After that, we took to the road and I found an old lady and rescued a cat. We each got an apple.
I'm certain this old woman was as charmed by your act as we are, no doubt.
Well, if it had been the captain doing it, the cat would be lost, the tree burned down, and the old lady would be traveling with us now.
Keep to the point, David. Let's not take up any more of the captain's time.
Right you are. Should I ask him about rumors? No, I'm sure the innkeep will have those. Do you know of any jobs for an adventurer?
I still don't think these adventurers are ready to face anything more difficult than a sickly kobold.
And Derek, whatever you're called, if you call me my character him again, she might discover if you actually got balls enough to hurt by kicking them. Have you heard anything about the King of Shadows?
The King of Shadows? Why, yes.
Juin, Candrel, we have our quest to find out about the King of Shadows. Pack the saddlebags on the horses. There must be clues around. Adventure awaits!
Sorry, Captain. David can be, well, you know. Blessings to you all.
One of these days, Captain. You know you're going to get them all killed.
Well, they seem to prove interesting, if nothing else. So, you must be sick of the bandits as I, Captain, but we have bandit troubles of a more personal nature right now. We may need to organize the men to deal with this problem. What special mission is available? Bandits are a plague upon the land, and the brother of one you've slain is out for revenge. You slew Jared Widowmaker just outside of Fort Log. I've killed an awful lot, can't keep track of them all. His half-brother Dorman the Ogre has gathered a large band and has made his way to our lands. He is afraid of you, but he still wants to hurt you. And he will hurt you via the keep. We need to gather the men to meet this threat. The roads and the lands will be safe until he's taken care of. Take care of this mission. I will send the orders, Captain. Go. Next up, Bill's stuff. Who would have guessed? Our coffers are looking meager, but we have to do what we have to do. Construction is complete. Want to rebuild something? The fortifications. The first part of fortifying Crossroads Keep is making the walls, well, more wall-like. It's in a horrible mess right now. Holes everywhere. Just filling the holes is the first step. Lord Nashor made it quite clear that he considers this a top priority. It will take a long time to rebuild the walls, even with the wizard I contracted for extra work. It may be better to do quicker projects first. Let's start repairs on the walls. We'll fill all the holes, but without more work after that, it'll barely be worth calling defenses. So much to do, I know. I mean, we build everything else we can, so we don't have much of a choice besides building the walls, do we? I mean, in case of an attack, I suppose the walls would have been more important than our bedroom, but whatever. Priorities.
Captain, there's a sheriff from a nearby village that wants your help.
Well met to you, Captain. I'm the Sheriff of Leaves. We're a small village just south of your patrols.
Our patrols have made some of the bandits go elsewhere, in search of easier pickings.
Which sends them right to Leaves, I'm afraid.
What happened to the village?
The bandits have raided our village twice. First time just to steal our pigs, but we're thinking it's going to get worse.
So Leaves wants us to send regular patrols their way to stop them.
Your Lady Conna has the straight of it. It's a lot to ask, I know, but we're desperate.
If we send men over there, those are men we won't have for our own patrols and duty. It could set us back on our own front. The decision is yours.
This is one of those decisions where if we send half our men, I might have tended to do that. We technically don't need that, but I'm going to feel guilty about this. Station 1 patrols to the village system.
Thank you, Captain. One of your patrols should be able to really make a difference.
A full patrol? Captain, that could set us back on our front. I hope you've made the right call.
Well, I could also send half the men, but you probably would have liked that even less, lady. I need to head back outside again and build some more stuff. Construction is complete. You build something. Fortifications. Walls aren't rubble anymore, but no one could be satisfied to leave it at just that. So we add to them, make them stronger and better. Go ahead and reinforce the walls. 50,000 gold. After I'm done, the walls will be like they were when they were new. Cool. So what's to do, so much to do. Now we're having a little problem because we got one thing more we need to build, and that's going to be 75,000 gold pieces. I only got 37,000 available, so hopefully we got some stuff to sell. And thankfully we have 2 vendors within close proximity. A swordsmith and a weapon, I was about to say, an armor smith and a weaponsmith even, I think they're called. You'll do. Off we go. We now have 76,000 gold pieces, and that is just what we need for the last thing we need to build. Of course, we need to spend some time. And how you spend time is to go between zones, but we need to go back into the keep. Anything we sell can be bought back. Of course, on a much higher price, but in case we suddenly feel we need something, we can buy it back. It's not gone forever, so.
Captain, it's good you have returned. We have been diligent in ensuring that we only accept the best, and we've trained our men exceptionally. Catriona has a request for you.
I am a woman of few words, but I present to you our finest soldiers. We have combed the countryside for those that have the potential to become the very best. We have found them. This squad represents the finest the Keep's Greycloaks have to offer. I ask you to accept them as the captain's company. Their unit will stand as an example for the rest. They will undertake the most dangerous missions, and be the first into harm's way, and the last out.
What will this mean?
The best of our men will be assigned to the captain's company, and they'll be trained even harder In time, they may surpass squires and even knights in skill. There may be a small, very small, sacrifice to our effectiveness of other units. But the gain in morale, you can't put a value on that.
Then let the captain's company be formed.
What do you want your company's goal to be? Every man will try to uphold it.
Protect the land, of course, as being good. Preserve and uphold the law of Neverwinter as lawful. Strive for perfection in all things. Unswerving loyalty to me. Strive for perfection in all things.
As you command, so shall the captain's company serve you.
Cool. It has some influence on morale and all that kind of stuff, but it is likely a good idea to have a shock force of very, very skilled soldiers, I would assume. So we need a report from Kana. It's also a special mission, apparently. Tom and the Ogre's band never stayed in one place for long and took time to find them. The cloaks found them and then laid an ambush for them. The battle was intense, but the bandits were routed, with only a few injuries on our side. Tom and the Ogre is dead, and his weapon I present to you. The orders, Captain. Give me a report. Time passed at 25%. That is of some importance. 26 merchants, peasants. Unit strength low. That's because we just did form that company. But we are not quite done yet. Outside we got one more thing to build. The construction is complete. We built something. Surrounding... Oh, sorry, the fortifications even. I'm proud of my walls, or your walls, Captain. They're sturdy and the keep is truly defensible. Would you content with that? I think not. Think bigger, better. We can make towers on the outer walls with arrow slits and other quite ingenious ideas of mine. I truly wouldn't envy anyone foolish enough to attack us. It'll take time to do so, but time well spent. 75,000 gold to start construction on the towers. Marvelous. I've always wanted to make fortifications like that. Oh, like this, whatever things, words, you know, difficult, challenging, all that kind of good stuff. So, back into the keep. It's going to be the last visit for a while. So. Captain, the men are tasked with capacity for now. You should check back periodically to see if they have more time. How may I be of service? I want to organize the men. We need more men. Have them try to recruit more Grey Cloaks. We could certainly use more men, Captain. More men does mean more expenses, though. Besides that, there's an important decision you need to make. Currently, we only accept the best of providers, Captain. We may get a few recruits, but each one can be trained to become formidable warriors. Let's just stick with this for now. Just the best. So be as you command. Tell me about Catriona. I'll help and train the men. Have her help with recruiting efforts. We'll let her know her new assignment. How battle ready are they? Each member of Grey Cloaks is well versed in matters of warfare now. They aren't as capable as squires and certainly not as knights. They're very skilled and disciplined. Men as unified and are in extremely high spirits. They eagerly look forward to the next assignment and challenge. The men have good arms and armor, better than practically any Grey Cloak elsewhere. That's the end of my report. Captain, you have more questions about the men? Very well. But before we leave fully, we need to head down into the basement. That's the kitchen aisle. The kitchen and the basement is hopefully not the same thing. I hope the food is of a quality that doesn't need to go into the basement. That would be sad. Hello, big magical spider. Kissel shivers excitedly holds up the completed cloak. Thanks, Kissel. I'm sure I'll put this to good use. Hands out the cloak and chitters happily. Kissel's cloak. Let's see where we're going now. Spider's little cloak was carefully and lovingly crafted for you by Kissel, the darn blue spider who's taken up residence in your keep's basement. The cloak shimmers in the light and you can feel a magical aura radiating from the cloak. How Kissel managed to accomplish this, you have no idea. Dark vision, freedom of movement even, and spell resistance 10. That's not a bad little cloak. Sam, identify this for me.
I think it is time everyone marched behind
Shut
me, your new glorious leader.
Shame it's clobber. It's not a particularly good weapon. But it sells even for a coin. I'm going to debate who's going to have that cloak, because freedom of movement of course means that you can't be paralyzed or things like that. Oh, I got sand in control here. We can't have that.
Indeed.
It's bad news. No. This is as good a spot as any to end this episode. And when we come back, we can finally go back to the questing. So, as for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.